Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly episode of Make India Read, where we read and discuss a fresh and new book on every Wednesday. And the book which I have today for you all is The Free Mind by Edward D. Bono. So this book talks about freedom, choices. How do you define freedom at the first place? So these type of interesting conversation or debates you have with the author while you are reading this book. So I like this idea of the book where the author is trying to have a conversation with you by showing you different sides of one thing. So he gives you one definition of freedom, then he will put another one, and then you are left confused. Okay, so how do you define freedom? And also in the book, the author discusses about critical thinking, how judgment thinking is related to critical thinking, and how the notion that most of us have in our mind that thinking cannot be people cannot be trained. Like there is something about how do you think that you can teach people to think, and perception is all about attention. So there are these things that were there in the book, and I really enjoyed reading this book. The sole reason can be that first of all it describes about the things that were very related to our mind, like freedom, thinking, critical thinking, and perception. And the other thing which I liked is the tone of the book, the way the author is trying to initiate thinking, initiate something from you, taking input from you, and have a conversation with you while you read this book. So I will just read a little bit of things that are written around the book about the book. If you cannot see clearly, are you making a free choice? So I'll read the last page of the book. So not exactly last page, but something that talks about design a few pages before the book ends. Design. What follows exploration? We need to design a way forward. This means constructive thinking, creative thinking, and design thinking. This is very different from argument. These design group skills are very largely neglected in an education still fashioned by medieval theologians. If you have only two possible parties to vote for, what difference does design make? You can design your voting habits. Instead of being consistent with family or personal tradition, you change your voting choices. When asked by opinion surveys, you choose always to reply undecided or don't know. Your actions become consciously designed and not unconsciously shaped by lack of exploratory thinking. Better thinking. I have sought to show that thinking is not just a matter of intelligence. I have sought to show that there is more to human thinking than just recognizing standard situation and providing standard answers. Excellent though this system may be, I have sought to show that perception is a key part of human thinking. Perception determines everything else. Perception has been neglected by education. I have sought to show that human software is available for enlarging the range and ability of human thinking. The rush to be right is not the only software available. Possible. All things suggested in this book can be done. There needs to be the will to do them. Defending existing idioms and habit is not the best way of making progress, no matter how skillfully this may be done. Critical intelligence is by no means the highest form of intelligence. Critical thinking is like the brakes on a motor car. The brakes are essential to prevent crashes and collisions. There is only one circumstance when you can drive on brakes alone, that is when the car is going downhill. A society that overestimates critical thinking is going downhill. There is a need for creative and constructive thinking to design the way forward. So before reading this book, I also used to I also had this conception that critical thinking is what that is really important, and no matter what, critical thinking is too important, but there are other aspects of thinking also that needs to be taken into consideration, as there is a very fine example used in the last few lines which I read. So I was laughing a little bit. I was smiling a little bit while I was going through those lines. So the author said like critical thinking is like brakes. You don't have to apply critical thinking all the time. The only time you have to go on critical thinking when your car is going downhill, and there are other aspects of thinking that needs to be taken into the consideration, which is I guess design thinking and constructive thinking. So I hope you will enjoy this Wednesday. And the book we discussed today is The Free Mind by Edward de Bono. And yeah, that's it for this Wednesday. I hope you. I will see you all in the next week. And remember, discipline is the key. And never take anything and anyone for granted.